Have you ever walked into a room and felt like if you just disappeared, nobody would really notice? Or you scroll past someone's post getting hundreds of likes and thought, my life doesn't look like that. I don't have that kind of impact. Or you sit in class and you're just kind of there, taking up space, not really adding anything. That feeling has a name. Researchers actually call it not mattering. And I need to do something today that's really important. That feeling is lying to you, and I can prove it. Hello, brave friend, and welcome to the listening place. Before we get started, I would like to introduce you to the star of our show, my absolutely adorable and beautiful 2-year-old Cavapoo. Her name is Zelda Fitzgerald, and she is my emotional support animal. She is the laziest dog I've ever met, and during this video, she will prove it to you. You must understand that mattering and belonging are not the same thing. And you may already have one of those without realizing you do. There is a crucial distinction between the two. Belonging is feeling accepted by a group, but mattering is feeling significant to a specific person or people. You can belong to a friend group, a family, a club, a school, and still feel like you don't matter within that group. However, you can have a very strong relationship with another person, your best friend or significant other, a sibling, parent, grandparent, cousin, whomever, and feel like you matter to them and they matter to you. Mattering to someone means that you have significant influence in their lives or with them. Here's the thing. Most people significantly underestimate how much they actually matter to other people, mainly because the people who care about us don't often tell us face to face. That gap between how much you matter and how much you feel you matter is almost always enormous. Belonging is being in the room. Mattering is the room being different because you are in it. Most of us matter to far more people than we know. The people who care about you are not always the ones who say it, but that doesn't mean it isn't true. The feeling of not mattering is not evidence that you don't. Again, it's a symptom of not being told that you do matter. There's this researcher. His name is Gordon Flett, and he identifies this thing called antimatter. It's this belief that you are invisible, insignificant, or replaceable. His research shows that this belief almost never, ever is accurate. It typically will develop when people don't feel like they receive enough specific direct signals that they are valued. Having impact on others and not feeling seen are completely different. You matter in enormous ways that sometimes never trend. Feeling like you don't matter isn't proof that you don't. It's what people around you have not told you that you do. The absence of being told something is not evidence, again, that it is true information. So with that, in today's society, something important to understand is that your worth is not in likes, followers, or how loudly the room reacts when you walk into it. Teens who tie their self-worth to external validation, like appearance, social approval, grades, or online metrics, are typically more likely to suffer from anxiety and depression than those who find their self-worth from internal sources that are not associated with those things like grades, appearance, or social approval. The most meaningful mattering actually happens not in crowds, but in very small, specific moments. Your worth is not the number next to your name on a screen. The real question is not how many people are watching you. It's who would notice if you were gone. And I promise you, that list is longer than you think. Remember when I said I could prove that you matter? Here's what I want you to do. I want you to make someone else feel like they matter first. It's literally one of the fastest ways to feel that you matter yourself. I know that it seems like it doesn't make sense, but trust me on this. One of the most effective ways to build a sense of your own personal significance, like you really matter, is to actively create it for other people. As a teacher, I actively did this every single day with as many people as I could. When you tell someone that you notice something very specifically about them, not something like you're great, but something real and specific. When you do that, 2 things happen. They feel it, and then you feel the reality of your own ability to make an impact on another person. Here's a practical thing that you can do today. Think of one person and tell them specific things that you notice about them. Again, it should not be generic, but specific. 1 or 2 things. Say something like, "You're the reason why I actually laughed today in class," or "Thank you so much for sticking up for me," or "You're a really great friend because," and then fill in the blanks. Watch what happens to that person, and then notice, really notice what happens to you and how you feel. Something that might sound a little strange is to keep a record of the moments where you have mattered to others, because your brain won't do it for you. The human brain has something called negativity bias. And essentially what happens is it retains negative experiences far more strongly than positive ones. The moments when you made a difference to someone are almost immediately forgotten by you, while the moments that you feel invisible stick around. Keeping a simple record of moments like when you helped someone, made them laugh, or were thanked for something, you have evidence that you do matter. It's also something that your brain cannot lie to you about because it is based on real evidence. Your brain is wired to hold on to the bad and let go of the good. So start catching the moments when they matter, when you matter. Write them down, not in a bragging type of way, but more of a truth-telling way. You're building evidence. Your brain is going to try to tell you that you don't matter. You have something to show it, to prove that you do. Okay, so how do you tell others something specific that shows they matter? Sometimes it's not always easy because you may not feel as confident as you would like to. To gain this confidence that you need to show others that they matter as much as you do is going to happen through your action. Feeling confident also goes hand in hand with feelings of self-worth. Confidence is built through action, not action building confidence. And it seems like that's a little backwards, but the brain builds confidence through evidence of competence, meaning you have to show your brain that you can do things. Every time you do something hard, you speak up, you try something that you're not sure about, your brain literally updates who you are in its own version of you. Teens who quite literally act confident, despite their low confidence, develop stronger, more stable self-worth over time than those who wait for the feeling to arrive first. So you need to be productive in seeking your self-worth. Confidence doesn't show up and then you act, and then the confidence has to build upon itself. As you build that confidence, I want you to recognize and realize that you are already changing people's lives in ways that you will literally never fully know. Many people, dramatically and consistently, underestimate the effect they have on other people. A kind word might be remembered for years. A moment of including someone might be credited later as a reason why that person stayed. This is called the ripple effect of mattering. Your impact travels further than you can see from your own point of view. There are people in your life right now who remember something that you did or said, who held on to it, who you helped change something for the better. You don't know who these people are that you've had an impact on because impact doesn't always come back to you. But that doesn't mean it isn't happening. You are sending ripples into the world that you will never see. That is not nothing. That is everything. Remember, how you affect others is part of your legacy. It's like planting that garden you never get to see. And who you are, well, let me tell you. The world right now needs exactly who you are, not a more confident future version of you that you are waiting for. Teens who feel they matter to their families, their communities, the world, are more motivated, they're more resilient, and more likely to contribute meaningfully as adults. It's not a secret that the world needs help right now. The world needs what you bring now. Teenagers of today bring their perspectives, their honesty, their capacity to see what adults have normalized. I know this because I have talked to so many of you and have heard your voices. Right now, with everything that you have lived and noticed and felt, you have something the world doesn't have yet, and that is your exact perspective, your very specific way of seeing things that matters right now. And I want to say something before I go. I need you to actually hear it. So please, if you're doing something else while listening, stop for a moment and give me your full attention. You, the exact person watching this right now, you matter. Not in some someday future version of yourself kind of way, but right now, exactly as you are. The world is different because you are in it. Even if nobody has said that to you clearly enough, even if you cannot see the evidence from where you're standing, I can and will see it. I'm asking you to consider, just consider, that it might be true. You matter more than you think. You always have. Before Zelda and I go, I want you to do us a favor. Go find one person today and tell them one specific thing you noticed about them. Not because it's nice, but because it's true. And let it remind you that the person who can see that clearly in someone else, well, that person matters. And that person is you. If this video helped you, please consider subscribing or sharing it with someone who might need to hear it today. Thank you for visiting us today at the Listening Place. Remember who you are, remember what you stand for, and return with honor. All right, say bye, you lazy dog. Say bye, Zelly Belly Puppy. Bye. Bye. She's so lazy.